back to the Blind Model Builder. My name is Rod, and this is where you find the Blind Model Builder. Today we are doing Sunday morning cars and coffee. And that's hosted by our friends over at Left Coast Model Builds. So with that, let's get into the video. We are doing more of a reveal today. I have two kits that I've finished up here in the last week. And one of them, I actually want to do kind of a comparison of, it's not the same kit, but it's the same type of kit from one that I did earlier in the year to what I've done now. And it's more or less show what is the progression. My thought is I always want to make the next build better than the previous, at least in my mind. And I think I succeeded in some ways and failed in others, but they were good failures, I think. They actually kind of led more to the story on the car. So with that, let's go ahead and get this camera turned around and let's get to it. Well, this is the first one I have to show you. This is the Indy car. I started it, about a week or two before Memorial Day. It is sprayed out with the Hobby Lobby brand of their new airbrush paint. And it turned out pretty well. That paint lays down pretty good. Now, this is the first time I have ever built an Indy style car, which wasn't as tough as I thought it would be. This one I've still got two decals to put on. They are the Amway decals that would go right in here. So I've been kind of procrastinating on that because these are some old decals. They're not really yellowed, but they are not what you want to call the most cooperative. But I'll bring you in a little bit closer and we'll show you the engine compartment. I actually made it so this top comes off and you see the gloriousness of the Indy engine. This was actually a pretty fun build. As you can see, let's go kind of like, see if we can get you up here. And this is the one where I have misplaced the tub down there, so I just kind of went with what I had. It is what it is, but I enjoyed building it. I definitely want to build another one of these. I'm going to have to try and find me another one. Hopefully one with a little bit better decal set. Now, let's get this put back on. And this kit, I don't know. I know Joe over there at Big Sky, he just built, I think, the same exact kit. He did in a AJ Foyt, I believe, or Mario Andretti. His was all black. I haven't seen the reveal video on it yet, but what he did looked awesome. I'm looking forward to actually checking that video out. That way I can see where I went wrong on this one. You know how that goes. But anyway, let's get into the next build and do the comparison on a previous one. Now we have this kit right here. This is the first, I think Sylvano, I know I'm going to butcher the name, but Sylvano Junior's kits that I have built. I been told it's basically a repop of an AMT or something like that. I'm not real sure. But this kit had very little flashing. It was a lot of fun to build. The only thing that I did as far as decal wise, down here, it came with a yellow decal. And everything I saw, the box art, the research I did online as far as the color scheme, this should have been gold. So I made the decision. I just taped it off, sprayed it gold. This too was done with a mixture of the Kaleido paint. That Kaleido would have been this down here. It would have been the flashy gold. And it was also done with the oh, no, this one was all, excuse me, this one here was all done with Kaleido. That would have been the gloss white and the flashy gold. And then, of course, the red for the roll bars and whatnot. And let's get you in there a little bit. Let's pull the hood off. Well, before we do that, let's give you a look at the roof. See, this is the one where I had some decal shrinkage up on the top. But as Bob Ross would say, sometimes you have happy mistakes. That took this from a pre-race car to, hey, one that's been raced and probably stuck out in a field somewhere and just cleaned up afterwards. And this is also going to be my entry into the Oldsmobile and Buick group build. I wonder, that's in the house. I'll leave a link below as far as who's hosting this. But yep, there you go. I went ahead. These inserts here were chrome. I just kind of darkened them up so it kind of looked like it should. And then of course we have the other side. And we'll swing around, we'll go to the back. If any of you recognize what this is sitting on, it's one of the Hobby Lobby card or sprue holders. Kind of works out well for what I'm going for here. And there. Now let's get it back around. And let's get the hood off of it, just a moment. And as you can see, we got the motor wired up in there. And this kit, like I say, went together really well. I mean, a lot of the details on the interior, you can't really see what I did in there. So again, that's stuff I guess I did, for me, I did that. Now let's do a comparison with that as opposed to the NASCAR kit I had done previously. Granted, this is a kit that is from, oh boy, I would have to say it's from the 80s, maybe early 90s. These decals were old, they were yellowed. But this, again, was painted with the Kaleido paint, the flashy gold, and the gloss white. And I guess the big comparison here is, I guess the decals came out a lot better on the 11 car than they did on that, even with the shrinkage. I don't remember, did I wire this one? Let's see. Oh, and there goes the hood. And I don't think I wired the engine on this one, but this one, the engine sits back quite a bit farther. I guess that's more of a, might be more of a NASCAR design, how they started moving the engines back, further back in the fuselage. But let's go ahead and let me get this repositioned real quick. Well, there you go. Those are the comparisons I have between a build that I just finished and a build that I'd done, I'd say about 3-4 months ago. And for me, what I really want to see is growth in what I'm doing. Am I getting better at this? Where do I need to improve? Stuff like that. With the Indy car, like I say, that's a first time I've ever done one, and I'm looking forward to the next. And also, before I let you go, this is something I also want to fit into my own, I guess, personal, what I've been trying to do for this year, I guess, is the red, white, and blue theme. I mean, we got it definitely in the Indy car. We have it in the other car, and the other car actually shows a flash of gold. If you look at the dressy flags, they have gold fringe on them. So we're gonna go with that's a flashy flag back there. And speaking of flags, let's not forget to thank our veterans, our first responders, and our active duty military. Without them, we would be unable to do what we do here. I mean, I look forward to watching these Sunday videos. I'll sit down, watch NASCAR, football, whatever, and I will have the Sunday Cars and Coffee video going. So, multitask. That's what we say. We multitask. But anyway, if you guys have any comments, please leave them below. And if you like what I'm doing here, make sure you like and go ahead and subscribe. Tomorrow, I will, let me go ahead and get the camera turned around and we will finish this video out. Well, now, there you have it. I have 2 completed builds and 2 completed builds, I should say, and one as a comparison. And again, if you like what I'm doing here, please leave a like, subscribe. It helps out the channel. Lets me know you guys enjoy what I'm doing, or at least take interest in what I'm doing. Tomorrow, I will be doing the unboxing of my Summer of '69 group build. Again, I don't have my sheet paperwork out here, so I'm not real sure who's actually doing the sponsor or the hosting of these group builds. But I will leave those in the description below. It's kind of an early Sunday morning, and to be honest with you, I normally do these on Saturday, so I can have them ready and edited. But I was under the weather yesterday, so that didn't happen. Feeling a lot better today though, so we'll get stuff done. And actually woke up to a rather brisk morning here in the Treasure Valley of Idaho. It's in about 50 degrees outside. Wasn't expecting that. Yesterday we woke up, it was in the low 60s. So yeah, it got cold overnight. Hopefully my wife's tomatoes turned out all right. Otherwise, I'll hear about it. Yeah, it'll be my fault. It usually is. Anyway, with that, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a great Sunday. We will catch you tomorrow, and we will take it from there. You guys, take care. Have fun building.